Hello team, welcome to our channel. So today we are going to discuss about the database. At the end of this session you will be able to understand the concept of RDBMS. So here we'll discuss what is the database, advantage of the DBMS over file system, data directory, data redundancy, data concurrency, and also we'll try to understand the types of DBMS, and after this session you will be able to understand the DB to system object concept. So let's start with today's topic. So our first topic is database. Before we jump to database, we need to understand the basic concept like what is data. So data is a collection of facts or instructions like name, place, etc. Next one is what is information. So information is nothing. It's referred the data or it gives the meaning to the data. Like in place we say like it's a Chennai. Next one is what is database. So database is a collection of interrelated data. Next one is what is database management system. So database management system is a set of program to manage interrelated data or database. So next topic is advantage of DBMS. So database management system has lots of advantage. So some of the advantage we discussed here. So first one is the data redundancy. Data redundancy, that means it's provide the high redundancy, like you can define data in the multiple location and all. Next one is the multiple view. Next is the shared data. Shared data, that means it's provide the platform for sharing the data across multiple application, multiple users. Next is data independent. So data independent, that means it's separating the logical and physical views of the data. Next advantage is data dictionary, search versatility, cost effective, so it's a very high cost effective. Next is security and control, so it's provide the high security featured, and also it can control the security feature. Next is the recovery and restart, and also provide the backup facility, and also it has the concurrency of data, that means many user can access data at the same time. So next one is the data redundancy. So data redundancy is defined as the storing of data, same data in multiple locations. The reason of redundancy is sometimes necessary to for performance reason. Often redundant data is simple, easier to work with from a querying perspective, and it has the disadvantage of the data redundancy, that means it has the increase the size of database unnecessarily. Next is the data concurrency. Data concurrency means that it has the many user can access data at same time. And the next is the data consistency. So data consistency means that each user see a consistent view of the data, including visible changes made by the user's own transactions and transactions for the other users. So next is the data dictionary. In SQL Server, the data dictionary is a set of database table used to store information about database definitions. Also, the data dictionary is used by SQL Server to execute queries, and also it is a automatically update whenever objects are added, removed, or changed within the database. So next topic is types of DBMS. So generally there are four types of DBMS. First one is the hierarchical model. Next is network model. Third one is the relational model, and fourth is object oriented model. So let's discuss one by one. First one is the hierarchical database model. So hierarchical database is a data model in which data is stored in the form of record and organized into the tree like structure. or parent-child structure, in which one parent node can have many child nodes and it's connected through the link, and there is defined the data. So data may be child name, child age, child class and all. So this is linked, and there is the root. So root parent of the data is stored as a record, and that link to a various other subordinate or branch we called as child record, and they may link various other subordinate branch, or it shows the hierarchical database like structure. So here data records are typically connected or embedded into the pointers to form the tree structure, and here each node have except root can have one and only one parent, and they provide one to many relationship and best for storing parent and child type entries. So next one is the network model. So network database model was progression form of hierarchical database model and was designed to solve some of the model's problem, specifically the lacks of flexibility. Instead of only allowing each child to have one parents, these models allow each child to have multiple parents. So in this diagram you can understand A1 has two member B1 and B2, and B1 has the owner of C1, C2, C3 and C4, and however C4 has two owner B1 and B2. So this model has its problem of everyone would still be using it. It is more difficult to implement and maintain, although more flexible than the hierarchical model. So it still has the flexibility problem. Not all reaction can satisfy by assigning another owner, and programmer still have to understand the data structure well in order to make this model efficient. So network model has one to many relationship, also it's provide many to many relationship, and network model is create a mesh structure or configuration, and it's a very complex structure using pointers, and this model is best for keeping storage, and network structure database is typically uses embedded pointers to create this type of structure, which depends on the record type have more than one parents. Next one is the relational database. So relational database represent how data is stored in the relational database. So relational database consists of collection of tables, and each table of which is assigned a unique name. Like in this diagram, there is two table. First is the grade table and second one is the student table, and both table is assigned a unique name, that is student id. That means both table has the unique name student id is common within the both table. So relational database is the functional dependency between the datas, and this is one to many and many to one relationship. This is best for easier to retrieval, and relational database is the collection of logically related tables or data. Let's take example like DB2, Oracle, Sysbase, all these things relational database is used. So last one is the object oriented model. So in object oriented model, data attributes and method that operates on those attributes are encapsulated in a structure that is called object. For example, DB2UDB. An object database is the database management system in which information is represented in the form of objects as used in the object oriented programming. So today we covered the basics of the database, what is data, what is information, what is database, advantage of the DBMS, And also we covered what is the data directory and the types of DBMS, like covered hierarchical model, network model, relational model, and object orient model. So that's all for today. Thank you all. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. If you have any doubt, please comment in a comment box. So, okay, thank you all. Bye.